Hey guys, today is an update video on the, let's see, Hybrid XP 1000. So, let's see, I made a video, God, it was a while ago. I guess it's a demonstration, not a demonstration, but it was a video on a generator. I guess you can call it an unboxing video, whatever. But anyways, I wanted to do a review video, not a review video, I wanted to do an update video on it, on the pros and cons. Over the last, I think the video was probably made about a year, 2 years ago. So I wanted to make another video to tell you what the pros and cons are. Just kind of talk about the generator just real quick. And just kind of tell you from my perspective now, having it, owning it for a while, if it's worth it or not, what the issues are. But so let's get straight into it. I've had it now for a couple years, since whatever the date was on the last video. Honestly, everything so far on it has worked very well. I haven't had any issues with the carburetor. I haven't had any issues no starting issues. I should say. And this is both on the gas and on the propane side. So, which is a really nice, considering when you leave things kind of stored for a while, they don't you always end up having carburetor issues, but I haven't. I do recommend you guys that you do turn it on every so often, every month, every 2 months if you can, and try to store the carburetor. Make sure you make sure you turn off the fuel valve. That way you drain the carburetor out while it's running, that there's no gas inside that carburetor, so it doesn't gunk up your carburetor. That's probably going to be the best advice you can get from this video, is just make sure, if you do run it, turn the fuel valve off and make sure you run it dry. And it's pretty simple. You let it run, turn the valve off, and let it run until it dies, and at that point you know that there's no gas left in the carburetor. So definitely the biggest thing I could say for that. Everything else, perfectly fine. The only con I'm going to put it out there right now, the only con to this is the handles to it. I have noticed, I'm going to show you guys here in a second. Here's my new setup. Okay, so here we go. These are the handles here, and I can honestly tell you that the handles are very cheap. That's the only single biggest downfall, and it's kind of a big downfall, because this is literally how you transport it. This is literally how you're going to transport it out from your shed or from wherever it is. But as you can tell, that the handles are they're actually made out of like a cheap steel. You can see in there, just moving it a couple times through the course of the year or two, you can see where that's actually bending. So this is a shout out to Duramax. You guys, definitely there needs to be some quality control here. Look at this, the bolt's actually loose. But more or less, the handle itself is very chintzy. Really big there. So that's a shout out to Duramax there. Definitely look into that, fix that, because I feel like that's a very big con. Because if those handles break, you're not moving that generator. I don't care how strong you are. That thing is definitely 300, 400, 500 pounds. So definitely do that. So Duramax, get your crap together there, fix that, because that's not cool. But everything else overall, it is so far has been very good. It's been over the course of the couple years, the storms and everything. I've cranked it once or twice just to make sure that the crank works. But honestly, the battery on it is still working. And that's probably because I do turn it on every so often. So just make sure you turn it on. But I haven't had any issues with the battery, that onboard battery it has. I know a lot of people leave bad reviews on the comment section on, not on mine, but on the Home Depot site where I got it, that the battery does die out. But like I said, I haven't had any issues. I haven't had to replace the battery at all. So Um, that's pretty much it. The tires, the frame, everything else is holding up very nicely. I mean, there's really nothing else I could say for you guys, except it was definitely, it was a good purchase. Besides the handles, though, that is a big, really big thing to me. Because like I said, if you can't you can't haul that heavy thing around with the handles, you're not pushing it, you're not gonna pick it up. So, but anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys watching my video. Stay tuned. I have a few more videos I'm definitely gonna get ready to post. Thanks for watching.